Good morning, children. We were discussing motion of the earth. Today's topics are there: phases of the moon, changing time span of the day and night, main seasons, sub seasons, or the Rutu Chakra, the full moon day, the new moon day, Shukla Paksha, waxing moon, Krishna Paksha, waning moon, lunar month, Tithi. These are the topics or the today's objectives which you will learn from today's lecture. First, I want to discuss with you changing time span of the day and night. First, you have to understand on the earth we see day and night. Why the day and night is formed? That you know that due to the rotation of the earth, day and night form on the earth. But actually, what happened? In some seasons, you have seen that some seasons the days are longer and some seasons the days are shorter, and the nights are longer and some season nights are shorter. Why it is there? What is the reason that? There are the two reasons are there due to the revolution of the earth. This is the one reason. Second reason is there due to the inclined axis of the earth. Already I explained. We discussed inclined axis of the earth means what that the earth while it revolves or rotate, but earth basically it is a just inclined one side or tilted one side. That's why some angles are formed, and due to this reason seasons are formed on the earth, and that is the time span of the day and night are changed. That now let's we see what happens. Generally already we have studied due to the equator of the earth has divided into two portions are there: northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. The north side portion it is the northern hemisphere, south side portion of the earth it is the southern hemisphere. Now here we see that here the dates are given that 22nd, that is a March, to 23rd September. These 6 months, if you see the duration of the 6 months in northern hemispheres, what happens? The days are long, nights are short, and the seasons are summer. The same time in the southern hemisphere, days are short, nights are long, and the season is winter. Now now just we see that now we have the summer season is there. It means already you know that we are in the northern hemisphere. But in the southern hemisphere, which the season is going, that winter season is going, that days are short and that is nights are long. But here summer season, now you are seeing that days are long and the nights are short, because till 7 o'clock we see light on the earth. It means that is a summer. The again second duration you see that 23rd September to 22nd March. In northern hemisphere, the days are short, nights are long, and the season is the winter. The same size, the same that is a duration. In the southern hemisphere, the days are long, nights are short, and the season is the summer season. It means what? While the in northern hemisphere summer season is there, that time in the southern hemisphere winter is there. Means the in the northern hemisphere winter is there, in southern hemisphere summer is there. Now we see that what are the main seasons or the some seasons or the Rutu Chakra means what that. First questions will arise that why the seasons or the Rutu Chakra occurs on the earth. That behind it that reasons are there. Revolution of the earth and the inclined axis of the earth, it gives rise to the cycles of the seasons. That it means the both reasons are the revolution of the earth and inclination of its axis, means the earth inclination axis. These 2 points, these 2 reasons makes the seasons on the earth. That what are the main seasons on India, or what are the main seasons in the world? Summer season is there, rainy season is there, winter season is there. What are the sub seasons are there? Some seasons are there: Vasant Rutu, Grishma Rutu, Varsha Rutu, Sharad Rutu, Hemant Rutu, and the Shishir Rutu. These are the Rutus are there, and these Rutus, the cycle of these 6 Rutu seasons are called the Rutu Chakra. Because you know that these Rutu Chakras playing a very important role in India, because on this Rutu Chakra, on these occasions, the Indian festivals come, songs and games also dependent on these seasons there. Vasant Rutu, mostly we see that the healthy season it is there, marriages, all these happens in the Vasant season. Vasant Rutu, Grishma Rutu, Varsha Rutu, that is a rainfall is there, Sharad Rutu, Hemant Rutu, Shishir Rutu, that is a so winter season is there. Like that, you will learn all these things, and definitely. Now we see that next point, that is the phases of the moon. What are the phases of the moon? First you have to understand, moon is one of the satellite. It doesn't have any its own light, but its shines is there. Why? Because due to the sunlight. When the sunlight falls on the moon's surface and that sunlight reflects from its surface, that's why the moon shines is there. The reason is there reflections of the light. But questions will arise, why do we see the different phases of the moon from the earth? That we see that some days we see moon in the sky, some days we don't see the moon, and some days we see the moon is the big size, some days we see the moon is a very small size. Some days the moon is increasing order, some days we see the moon is the decreasing order. Why? These are the phases of the moon, and we have to study that. We will study these phases of the moon, why it occurs on the phases of the moon, what is the main reason is there. The reason is there because the moon, that is the revolutions of the earth. You know that moon is the satellites of the earth, that's why moon revolves around the earth, and that's why this is one reason. Second reason, while the moon revolves around the sun, that time moon makes the angles with the suns as view from the earth, and these two reasons we see the different phases of the moon. What are the different phases of the moon? We see there are the 8 phases of the moon. First is the new moon, second waxing crescent, third, that is the first quarter, fourth phase is the waxing gibbous, fifth phase is the full moon, sixth phase is the waning gibbous, seventh phase is the third quarter, and that is the last phase is the, that is the eighth phase is the waning crescent. First you have to understand, might be you will be confused, sir, what is the waxing and what is the waning? That I will explain that. First you see these are the phases of the moon. That is, new moon means no moon it is there. It is a very sickle like structure, it is the moon. This is a half moon, this is a more than half size, that is a gibbous, and full moon again that gibbous. In this way this is a chakra, it is there. This is a cycle, moon cycle, it is there. One thing you have to understand, that due to the equator of the earth has divided into two parts, that is the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. The same in the northern hemisphere or in the southern hemisphere, whatever the phases are there, moons, they are the different phases we see in the two hemispheres. Supposed to be in the southern hemisphere full moon day, then the same duration we can see in the northern hemisphere new moon day. In this way the phases are changes that, because due to the two phases India has, that is earth has divided into two phases, that's why it happens that. Now see that any one, that is a hemispheres, the phases of the moon, I would explain you that. I will try to make you understand that what happens, that is in the northern hemisphere we will see that. You have to understand that how the phases are formed of the moon, that you have to understand that, and definitely I think here you will understand. Now supposed to be this is the sun and this is the moon. Now you see that when the moon in front of the sun, that time the half portion of the moon it will be in the light. Obviously the sun side's moon it is the light, and sun's backside moon it is the dark, and that moon it is on the earth. This is the earth. Now see this earth and this moon, and this is the sun, and on the, from the earth we cannot see the moon, because the moon it is in the half portion moon it is in the dark, and that is a new moon day, and that is the first phase of the moon. And gradually moon it is goes, that is a upside, that is in the increasing order that, and that after 3-4 days we see that small size of the moon, that is a sickle size moon, and that is called as the waxing crescent moon. Waxing it means what? Waxing it means the moon is increasing order. Moon size is increasing day by day. That is a waxing. Crescent it means what? The crescent it is a in between the full, that is a new moon day to half moon. New moon to half moon, in between the whatever the position it is there, that is a crescent moon. And that time from the earth when we see this sickle type of the moon, that time the 45 degrees angle we see that. It means that is a moon makes the angle to the sun with this type, and we view from this earth to moon, this is a 45 degree that, and this is a one phase of the moon, that is the second phase. After that moon again increasing order, and third phase it comes, that is a first quarter moon, and that time the moon it forms the 90-degree angle. That exact half moon we can see from the earth, and after that moon it goes in the fourth stage, and here the fourth stage moon it is in the waxing gibbous moon. Waxing it is an increasing order, gibbous it means more than half and less than full moon. This is a gibbous. Now the gibbous moons, after that it goes in the fifth phase, and that time we could see the full moon, that is a full size moon, that is a Purnima. We see that. And after that full moon day, that full moon, that it makes the 180 degree centigrade, that is angle complete in one line, that sun, earth, and that is a moon, and that is a waxing gibbous, that is a 135 angle it makes. After that full moon, that is it is in the decreasing order, and this is a waning. And fifth sixth, that is a phase of the moon, that is a waning gibbous. Waning it means decreasing order. After the full moon, the moon is going to decrease in order, and this is that time the moon that makes the angle 225, means the 225 degree angles it makes that. After that it again completes the half moon, it is means decreasing. This is the last quarter or the half moon, and that time the this moon it makes the 270 degree makes the angle. And after that again go in the next phase, that is the eighth phase, and that is a waning crescent moon, and that angle 315. And again it goes the new moon day, it means the no moon in the sky. This is the cycle of the phases of the moon. Overall the 8 phases of the moons are there, and moon this completes its one cycle 28 to 30 days. I think you have understood the all the phases of the moon. Again you see that, and again watch whatever I am saying, that listen carefully, definitely all you will understand the phases of the moon. Now waxing means, already I explained that waxing means that is increasing order, that is a smaller size to the bigger size moon it becomes that. And crescent it means what, new moon day, that is a new moon to the half moon day, whatever the position it is there, and it looks the sickle, and that's why this is a crescent, that is a waning crescent it is there. Now the waning it means what, decreasing order. And these two, these the phases are the different in different hemisphere. Already I explained that. New moon day to full moon day, this is a waxing, and full moon day to new moon day, this is a waning. Understand? Phases of the moon it affects specially on the oceans. In the oceans we see the high tides and the low tides occur due to the different phases of the moon. The phases of the moon it also affects on the human body also, that because the human body it is made 70%, more than 70% water is in the human body. That's why it will affect on the human mind also. Sometimes emotions, feelings comes on the full moon day. That now the next question we will see that. Next question we will see that what is the full moon day. The entire side of the moon that faces the earth is seen on the full moon day. Since the moon receives the light from the sun, the moon appears to be round and bright and the full moon. Full moon day it means what? The entire moon we can see from the earth, and that day is called as the full moon day. In Marathi we see that. That is the what? That is the Purnima we can say that. Now the new moon day it means what? That on this day we cannot see the moon in the sky, and this day is called as the new moon day, that is the Amavasya. What is the Shukla Paksha? Shukla Paksha it is known as waxing moon. Means what? The period from the new moon day to the full moon day is called the fortnight of the waxing moon. It means that in the Shukla Paksha the moon is increasing order, that new moon day to full moon day, whatever the duration it is there, that duration is called as the Shukla Paksha. Krishna Paksha, that is a waning moon, means the moon is decreasing in order, that in the duration the moon is decreasing. The period from the full moon day to new moon day, and that duration is called as the Krishna Paksha. Okay, fortnight of the waning moon or the Krishna Paksha. Now we see that what is the lunar month. What is the lunar month? The period from one moon day to the new moon day, it is called as the lunar month. Full moon day, it is called as the The period from the new moon day to the next new moon day, it is called as the lunar month, which is about the 28 to 30 days. That it is a period of the 4 weeks. It is also called as the solar month. Is also there. Means lunar month. It is the full moon day to next full moon day. Also you can say to the next new moon day. That is a new moon day to next new moon day. This is also you can say that. It means the duration of the 1 month. That is called as the lunar month. Tithi means what? Every day in the lunar month is called as the Tithi that. If you see in the calendar, every day some the occasions are there. Various festivals and the culture festivals are there. Some that is important days are come. And that all days are on the is called as on the Tithi that. And you know that example Ram Navami, Gokulashtami, Dashera, Vijayadashmi, all these are festivals are on the Tithis only. Tithis, it means it itself it is the importance. Every day it is called as the Tithi in the lunar, that is a month. In this way, now I want to stop here. May God bless you. Have a great day. Thank you.